I can't make the point clear enough how important rest days are. Like, so many people, they just don't want to take a day off of the gym. The gym is just so built into their personality, their schedule, that they just have to go. Okay, that's a great problem to have, but keyword is problem, because you're not recovering. Okay, you need rest days, at least 2 a week minimum, if you want to recover and grow and allow your body and central nervous system, to just fully heal. Like, I used to go to the gym 6 times a week simply because I had nothing else to do in life and I just wanted something to do. Okay, that kept me active, kept me busy, but then I would wonder why, my workouts would plateau and I always just felt so fatigued and tired. Well, that's because I'm not letting myself grow. What I preach is no less than 3 times a week, no more than 5 times a week in terms of actually hitting the weights. Again, you have to do enough, but make sure that your central nervous system can heal, and fully recover, and you'll lock back in. So what can you do on a rest day? Maybe do an active rest day, go, do some cardio, the sauna, do some stretching, or, just live life. Find, another hobby. Your life should be more than the gym. Find another hobby outside of the gym, what if you're in the outdoors, or a different sport, camping, whatever it might be. There's endless amount of things. Find something besides the gym, that can make life in the gym that much more sweeter, because you're recovering, but it can give you something else to look forward to in life. Again, it's not a bad thing to constantly look forward to the gym, but when that's your personality and all you have in life, that's not necessarily a good thing. You got to have, a lot of options in terms of, things that you can do in life.